We are hearing a lot about tariffs in the headlines, but what do they really mean for local businesses? Well, we want to welcome Darryl Griffin, CEO of Neal Brothers Charleston, and Buster Griffin, Vice President of Global Logistics Company, located right here in Charleston, but with a lot of other locations as well around the world.
Yeah.
So I can only imagine that tariffs affect you and your customers particularly.
Yes, ma'am, it does. First of all, thanks for having us here.
Absolutely.
Great to have this show here. It really means a lot to the Low Country.
Thank you.
Tariffs have really affected Charleston a lot, especially down at the ports. But I believe it's for the betterment of our economy, because it will eventually start going straight up. Mm-hmm. But right now it's tough. The tariffs are really hurting a lot of containers coming through the port of Charleston.
Yeah, because we're seeing sort of the tariff wars. So as soon as the United States declares a tariff on a foreign country, then they declare it right back again, exponentially higher, and back and forth we go. So you are seeing a dip in shipments. How are you seeing the impact?
So everybody's going to feel it. You know, a lot of customers overseas, they're going to try and find ways to not, how they can balance their shipments with the tariffs and the extra costs that they're having to now add into their shipping needs. Mm-hmm. So they're going to have to figure it out internally.
So you're seeing a slowdown of things coming through?
You're going to see waves. You're going to see waves. There, when the tariffs change, they'll send an influx of cargo in, and if they come to a disagreement, they might raise the tariff on that kind of product. Yeah. To where they're going to have to slow down their volumes.
So are you seeing less volume now?
Yes, ma'am. We see a lot of it. It's probably about 20-25% less.
Yeah.
But the end result will be so much better, because now everybody's getting on the equal playing field in the world.
So as a logistics company, for people who are not familiar, what do you do?
When it happens, when a container gets loaded in another country, it comes over on a ship over to Charleston, it goes into the port, then we receive it from the port, and we unload it, and then it goes like Home Depot, Lowe's, or whatever. We hold it until they need it.
I see.
But we also do export packing as well. So if somebody from America, which is what I think these tariffs are in line with, they want more domestic, they want more investment back into the United States. Mm-hmm. When somebody's wanting to send a machine over to Germany, or some kind of manufacturing machine, they can send it to Neal Brothers here in Charleston or Savannah, Jacksonville, and we'll pack it and also load it on the equipment that's going on the vessel.
I see.
So we're a turnkey operation.
Oh, I see. Okay. Are you seeing a change in operation costs? Are you seeing things increase, decrease?
No, actually costs are going down, because everybody's requiring it to do business with you. You got to lower your costs in order to do business.
What advice would you give other businesses who are finding themselves in a similar situation?
I would say keep your powder dry. It's going to turn. It's going to be really good for our economy.
Yeah. Yeah.
We just got to be patient.
Yeah. Do you feel the same way?
Yeah, it's we only have one way of going, and that's up.
Right.
So,
yeah. There's no other option, right?
Right.
But success.
But
yeah.
success.
And what do you think as far as the role that policymakers should play in all of this? Do you think that our local government here in South Carolina, or the country as a whole, should be?
I think a lot of our policymakers really are already starting to make investments back into South Carolina. So, like I was saying, we got to invest back in our country. Sure. We had to invest back in our state as well, and our policymakers are doing that.
And I'd like to say one more thing
Sure.
on that, because it isn't about business, it's about the community and people. Mm-hmm. We need to come together as a community and all pull everybody up instead of pushing everybody down. There's too much pushing people down nowadays.
That's true.
We need to have a balance of everybody prospering.
Couldn't say it better, Darryl. Thank you so much. Thank you, Buster, for joining us. Really appreciate your perspective.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you.
We're back after this.